In 2020, a crack group of Wildcats were assembled to create a stellar newscast. These cats promptly escaped from the clutches of the pandemic. Today, with news you can use, they survive as students of the 20s flu. If you have a problem, when no one else can help, when you need the news, you can choose the SV News Team.
Good morning, Wildcat Nation. I'm Cooper McMullen.
And I'm Ozzy Magaji. It's Wednesday, April 14th. Here's what's happening today in and around South Vermilion High School.
Hey Wildcats, prom is this Saturday. Don't forget to turn in your post-prom waivers to Miss Hire. The waivers are due by the end of today. You must have a signed waiver to participate in the post-prom event at the CRC. You must arrive at the event by midnight, and a law enforcement officer will screen all attendees upon arrival.
Mr. Schimmel announced yesterday that there will be a change in plans for graduation. After surveying the senior class, 70% wanted its ceremony to be outside on the football field. So seniors, we are moving forward with an outdoor ceremony at 10 a.m. May 29th. According to Mr. Schimmel, at this point there is no limit on the number of guests allowed, but masks will be required. Seating will be on both sets of bleachers as well as around the north end of the track and field. This is all weather permitting. If the ceremony needs to be moved indoors, a limit may need to be put on the numbers of guests attending.
South Vermilion Theater presents My Fair Lady. There will be 3 different performances, April 23rd and 24th at 7 p.m. and April 25th at 2:30 p.m. All performances will be in the South Vermilion Auditorium. You can purchase tickets at www.svhstheater.com.
Fair season is just around the corner. With that in mind, the Vermilion County Fair Pageant Committee is looking for possible queen contestants. If you are interested in taking part in this summer pageant, you can pick up an application from Miss Wardrop in the secure entry. You can also contact Laura Bell at 765-277-1254 for more information.
South Vermilion National Honor Society is having an online auction. All proceeds will benefit the Kid Care Project of Clinton and the National Honor Society Scholarship Fund. To access the auction, go to the SVHS NHS auction page on Facebook. If you have questions or for more information on how you can help, please contact Sarah Coeg or Mr. Lotz.
For lunch today in line 1, turkey and noodles, chicken nuggets, and chef salad. In line 2, turkey in Manhattan, chicken nuggets, and chef salad. We're gonna take a short break, but stay tuned. There's something fishy going on in the science wing, but we think it'll grow on you. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Wildcats. We've noticed some pretty cool things happening around our building lately. 2 of our very own have been hard at work constructing a new way to grow plants. It's called aquaponics, growing plants and cultivating fish. Addison Lindsay and Cale Royer have been working hard with Mrs. Cottom and Mrs. Terry on developing this project. Addison, tell us how the project or the process works and why you choose to work on this project, and then how it might benefit our society in the future.
So basically it works, so there's the plants at the top and the fish at the bottom. You feed the fish and then their waste produces ammonia. It's all based on the nitrogen cycle, so the ammonia is turned by nitrifying bacteria into nitrites and nitrates. And the nitrates are what's good for the plants, and it causes them to grow faster like a fertilizer. And it's basically a sufficient system, and it's really good at producing fast, and you are getting 2 products out of it. You're getting the fish and the plants, so it creates a balanced diet in developing countries. It can be used to help cure poverty and famine. So
what is the most important thing you've learned with working on this aquaponics project?
Basically, aquaponics really gives you a chance to learn how to troubleshoot. So if there's a problem, you need to keep the system balanced. So if the fish are having something wrong and they're not growing properly, or the plants aren't growing properly, you need to figure out what needs fixed and how to put it back into the balance. So it's really good for that.
Joining us now is Kale Royer. Kale, how can aquaponics help the production of food and now and in the future?
So the big benefit of aquaponics is you don't have to have any soil. And so right now, as the population continues to grow, especially in cities, we're getting food deserts where it's hard to get food in, especially fresh food. And so with aquaponics, you don't have to have any fertile soil. You can just use water and fertilizer that you get shipped in. And so you can get fresh food produced in cities. So that's the big benefit of aquaponics.
And then is there anything you would change about the project that might increase the level of the food growth?
So I've already done a few steps. One of the biggest difficulties I had at first was the school water is really hard. And so basically as the water evaporated, I was getting salt water that was trying to grow plants in, and that just doesn't work. And so I got a water filter, and so now that's really helping the plants grow.
All right. Addison and Kale, thanks for joining us. We wish you nothing but success in the future. Look out for these two Wildcats. That's going to do it from here. Stay tuned. There's more to come here on WCAT TV News.
Welcome back, Wildcats. Here's a look at what's happening in the world of Wildcat sports. In baseball action last night, South Vermillion took care of visiting Fountain Central 12-3. Drake Richardson picked up the win, going the distance, striking out 8, and giving up just 3 hits. Offensively, the Wildcats were led by Keegan Mackey with 3 hits, Isaac Fortner collected 2 hits, while Blake Boatman and Ryan Straw each drove in 2 runs. In girls track action last night, South Vermillion outdistanced Covington, Riverton Park, and Fountain Central with a winning total of 97 points. Claire Kendrick was a double winner, as was Natalie Silver and McCaitlin Clegg. In boys track action, South Vermillion got by Fountain Central, Covington, and Riverton Park with a total of 80.5 points. Dalton Payton was a double winner, while James Mancourt won and the shot put, and Joey Shue won the discus. At this time, we haven't received a score from girls softball. And don't forget, Wildcats, the boys and girls soccer teams are hosting a spaghetti dinner at Jerry's tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. The takeout family dinner includes spaghetti, 4 large meatballs, a family-sized salad, a loaf of bread, and cookies for $30. You can call ahead or order on-site. In sports action tonight, tennis will travel to West Vigo for a 5 o'clock match, and JV baseball will be home at Park Heritage. First pitch is at 5. That's a wrap for sports. When we come back, Easton Terry will have a look at your weather. You're watching WCAT TV News. News you can use.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Easton Terry, and here's a look at your weather. Today we're going to have sunny skies with a high of 61, and then tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 37. Tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 59, and then tomorrow night we'll have a low of 37 with clear skies. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Friday we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 41. Saturday we'll just have cloudy skies with a high of 57 and a low of 39. Sunday we'll also have cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a low of 39. Monday we'll have partly sunny skies with a high of 64 and a low of 43. And then next Tuesday we'll have cloudy skies with a high of 54.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Christy Pettit. Happy birthday, Christy. We would also like to wish a happy birthday to Miss Garver and Mr. Kersey. Happy birthday to both. So, you want to hear your joke for the day? It's about a piece of paper. Actually, never mind. It's terrible. Well, that's all for news, sports, and weather. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful Red for Ed Wednesday, Wildcats.